Right now, we're exposing the connection between two major Phoenix police scandals. The first, police killed a teenager back in 2019, shooting him in the back as he ran away. And that takes us to the second scandal, one ABC15 broke just this year. Homicide detective caught mishandling evidence in dozens of cases. We now know that detective was a key investigator in that police shooting. And 4 years later, there are still major questions and allegations playing out in court. The biggest one, did someone plant a gun? Here's ABC15 Chief Investigator Dave Biscopy.
January 11th, 2019. Phoenix SWAT officers surveilling a group of teens suspected in a series of fast food armed robberies. They don't stop the one in progress. Instead, they wait in unmarked police vehicles, quietly follow the car for 8 miles, and then without warning, use a grappler, flashbang, and shoot a 19-year-old running away.
How much do you still need to learn about what happened to him?
Everything, pretty much.
The teen was Jacob Harris, and this is his father, Roland.
He falls, you see something fly out of his hands.
Right.
You say that's what, a phone?
A phone.
And what do they say that is?
A gun.
Has that ever really been definitively proven that it was a gun or a phone?
No.
I guess my question is, how is that possible? How is it that we can be here almost 4 years later and not know?
We haven't been able to interview the crime scene investigator at that time.
Who's that?
Jennifer DePonzio.
Homicide detective Jennifer DePonzio, the wife of Assistant Chief Nick DePonzio. She was once the center of recruitment ads for Phoenix PD, but she's now at the center of a growing scandal.
Did a top Phoenix police detective mishandle evidence in a large number of murder cases?
Internal police records show DePonzio failed to properly impound and document all sorts of evidence, some of it found stuffed in bags under her desk or at her home. When the problems finally caught up with her, she went on leave, then medically retired under a confidential disability claim. The city claims even today she can't be interviewed or testify, allowing police to keep her mistakes secret from the court in dozens of cases until it was finally outed this year.
When did you find out that she had all of these other problems? Was it like seeing the news?
Seeing the news.
Okay, so it was our stories. We're the one that's covered it.
Yes.
Roland filed a federal lawsuit for his son's death in 2020 because DePonzio went on leave. She never had to testify in his case.
So you had no idea that one of the main detectives involved in Jacob's case had just years of problems?
No. Seems like that's what they do, is cover up and mishandle cases, especially here in Jacob's case.
Throughout Roland's lawsuit, one of his key questions has always been, where was the gun? Records show DePonzio was in charge of evidence at the scene, and under oath, another key detective in the case said he didn't know where the gun was recovered. That would be a DePonzio question.
What do you think you would have been able to get if your lawyers were able to question DePonzio?
We'd have got the truth. We'd have got the truth that they planted that gun.
In filings, city attorneys wrote a 9mm black handgun was photographed just feet away from where Harris fell, and they included this photo. In response, Roland's attorney said Phoenix still cannot direct the court to a single piece of testimony or evidence establishing where the black gun was purportedly found in relation to Jacob Harris's body.
Is there a photo of the gun in relation to like where the body was found and like the rest of the crime scene that you've seen?
No.
So just those ones of it in the dirt?
Yes, just the up-close pictures.
This is a wider evidence photo we found in the court record. You can see the gun here. There's no marker in the picture for Jacob's body. Again, Roland believes this video shows a phone, not a gun, flying out of his son's hand.
It was planted. I'm absolutely saying it was planted. How did the weapon get wet? And it did not rain on January 11th. They planted that weapon there. They put his cell phone back in the vehicle. What officer did that, I do not know, but I am absolutely saying they planted a handgun.
Whether you believe that or not, it's true police destroyed some evidence from that night. Records show the SWAT officers communicated on an encrypted messaging app, then deleted their messages.
What do you think that says?
It's a cover-up.
I'm investigator Dave Biscopy, ABC15, Arizona.
Roland Harris's lawsuit was dismissed last year. He appealed, and the Ninth Circuit just heard that appeal this week. A decision on whether the case will move forward is likely months away. Dave continues to dig into the impact of the detective's mistakes. We're going to have more to report in the coming weeks.